I can make this review super short. It's the best Transformers movie ever made. Go watch it.
But why?
Hey everyone, welcome to another review. Welcome to my review for the movie Transformers 1. This movie stars Chris Hemsworth, Brian Tyree Henry, John Hamm, Lawrence Fishburne, Scarlett Johansson, Steve Buscemi, and Keegan-Michael Key. And the movie is directed by Josh Cooley, the guy who did Toy Story 4, a very unneeded and unnecessary and pointless sequel to the Toy Story trilogy, or quadrilogy. But now he's doing a Transformers movie, a prequel animated story about the friendship buddy comedy movie of Optimus Prime and Megatron. They have different names in this movie, but that's what I'm calling them because that's who they are. It is a buddy sci-fi animated action comedy about the rise and fall of the friendship of Optimus Prime and Megatron. This movie has been getting hell of a lot of praise in the past month because people saw this movie a month ago. Early access, screeners, and festivals. Stuff I've never gone to yet because I don't have time for that shit. Maybe someday, but I saw Transformers 1 finally. Got to check it out in my local theater. Got to see it at least a couple days early. And yeah, it's pretty fucking great, actually. It's very entertaining. It's beautifully animated. It's definitely the best Transformers movie I've seen. So, not saying a lot by the series because, let's face it, Transformers, there's not a lot of good Transformers movies. I'll talk to you a little brief history about my fascination with the Transformers. When I was a kid, I loved the Transformers. Transformers, Robots in Disguise. I was mostly Beast Wars, and Beast Machines. I loved that shit as a kid. I collected Transformers, and I had like my own like Dinobots, and I had like Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, Hotshot. Like I had a bunch of like action figures and stuff. I enjoyed Transformers as a kid. As I got older, when I got into like my teenage years, I started hating the Transformers and thinking it was kind of lame. And the Michael Bay movies came out, and I hated those movies, and I thought they were so bad. And the fact that they kept making sequels, and they were making so much money, people were quoting them and enjoying them. There's nothing wrong with enjoying the Michael Bay movies. The teenage me would have mocked you, but the teenage me was an idiot. So, if you enjoyed the Michael Bay movies, enjoy them. Like that's a lot of people's childhood. Like people grew up with those movies, and that's their Transformers, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine. For me, I hated them. I still don't like them. I still think they're really bad movies, but I never had it. I had a lot of disdain for the Transformers, and even like the '80s movie. I was never a fan of it. I always thought it was kind of overrated, and even now, I still think it's not that great. But then they kept trying to like reboot this series and try to go in different directions. Like they did the one, was it last year? Was last year? Rise of the Beast came out. It was bad. The only Transformers movie that I actually thought was pretty good was Bumblebee. It was a good little standoff movie directed by Travis Knight. It was good. But like Transformers was just a dying franchise, and just like who's even watching Transformers movies anymore? Who gives a shit about the Transformers? I don't even think Transformers fans even give a shit about the Transformers. But after seeing this movie, this might actually bring people back to positivity on the Transformers. Because it's good. There's actually heart and soul and likability and enjoyment in this movie and in this story. The characters are fun and enjoyable. Chris Hemsworth is Optimus Prime. He'll never be Peter Cullen. Peter Cullen will always be Optimus Prime, and every time I hear Optimus Prime, I hear that voice. Chris Hemsworth is just Chris Hemsworth, but he does put a lot of charm and hilarious dialogue. Chris Hemsworth has a great sense of humor. Even though I hate the Thor sequels, he is funny in those movies. He has a charm and a wit to him, and he does bring that in the role of Optimus Prime. The standout is Brian Henry, by Brian Tyree Henry as Megatron. He is the best part of this movie. I think he does an immaculate job of voicing this version of Megatron. And I loved his character, and I thought his portrayal and his voice acting was stellar. And the relationship between Optimus Prime and Megatron is the heart of this movie, and it's so good. It's so pure, and it's just I never bought that because I always watch like backstories and movies and shows where Optimus Prime and Megatron were all these enemies. And I'm like, there's no way these guys were ever friends. And then I'm like, if they're gonna make a movie about them being friends, I don't know, they better do it right. And this movie, it does it right, man. It really labels this friendship in a very real and pure way. And when they start going against each other because of their different beliefs and different ways of handling things on Cybertron, you understand both sides. And that's interesting. That's what makes both characters so interesting. And that's what I liked about it. The two of them and their friendship was just the best part of the movie. And it was the whole movie pretty much. And I really enjoyed that. I really liked that. And it was engaging to watch. And I was rooting for both these characters. And when their friendship was breaking, I was like, no, oh my God, I love this like brotherhood. And you're breaking up because different beliefs and stuff. Oh, it was sad. It was really sad. But then the fact that this movie actually got me attached, I'm like, oh my God, I'm actually attached to characters and Transformers. I never thought the day would happen. But like the side characters were cool too. You got like Scarlett Johansson, Keegan-Michael Lawrence Fishburne, John Hamm, all great actors, and they're all doing a good job too. And the animation is so good. It's beautiful to look at. This is the guy who did the Toy Story 4, and he did all the like the Disney short stuff. Like this is easily Josh Cooley's best movie. Like he does a great job, and the script is solid. There's care put into the story, into the characters. And it feels like this is a great start and a great opening to a real Transformers franchise that I can actually get on board with. Fuck the Michael Bay shit and fuck the classic shit. This is what I kind of want to see. I dug the shit out of Transformers 1, and I easily think it's the best Transformers movie I have seen. Are there flaws? Yeah, there are flaws. Some of the comedy doesn't work. It is clearly meant for children, a lot of moments. This is a kid's movie, so there are comedic scenes that are very cringy and stupid. But there's jokes that didn't get a laugh out of me. The root of the story is the brotherhood. The characters, the conflictions they have, especially in the third act, that's where the heart and soul of this movie is. It's like almost like a Toy Story. Like Toy Story doesn't always make me laugh my ass off, but Toy Story can be funny, but also have a lot of heart. That's what I got from this movie. Kids will love it. Adults will love it. It's fun for the whole family. Definitely check out Transformers 1. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give Transformers 1 an 8.5 out of 10. Definitely check this one out. Definitely one of my favorites of this year. So yeah. In the comments below, let me know, who is your favorite Transformer? Out of any of the Transformers, Beast Wars, Beast Machines, all the Transformers series, books, shows, movies, who is your favorite Transformer? Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please like and subscribe to this channel and join the dark side.